Today I want to show you how to set up the CasaBella design on our foundation sites. All of the sites are very similar. They have pretty much the same type of functionality. They're a little bit different, but let's just take a look at this one. And we'll show you how to set this up and brand it for yourself. This is what it looks like right out of the box when your site's set up. So we're going to need to do a few things. We're going to change this logo. We're actually going to change the menu. We're going to change the images on the slider. And we'll change this content here. We'll change these 3 images. And maybe we'll see what we can do about changing these links today too. So we want to make this quick and fast. So just follow with me. The first thing we need to do is we need to figure out how big these images need to be. So let's start here on these slider images. This is a really tall slider. And I have a little tool that I can drag and pull across. It looks a little different on the video. But if I pull this across, looks like here it's showing something like 1300 by 1000. So we're going to change that to be about 1200 by 800. Then these little smaller images down here are about, looks like they're about I'm going to say 370 by 250. That might be a little bit bigger than we need, but then we have the right size. So I'm going to actually show you how to resize this. So what we need to do is first of all grab our images. I've set aside a handful of images here, and this is going to be one of them that we're going to use as one of the 370 by 250 images. So this was named something else. Let me just open this real fast with my tool. Your tools that you use to modify these may be a little bit different, but mine gives me an option here to adjust the size, and you can see that this is kind of shaped a little bit differently. So this is a square. I don't want a square anymore, so I'm actually going to have to crop this. Let's see how we're going to do this. So let's draw something about like this. So we're looking for 370 by 250. So what I know is I need to get this to be 370. So I probably ought to resize that first. Let's quickly do that. Okay, so let's make it 370. Okay, these don't have to be actually that exact. But see, I can come through here and move this and say, okay, what part of this do I want? I'm probably going to go right over this, the top of this cabinet. And this may not be the greatest image there, but it is. That's what we're going to use. So we may rename this. This is 370 by 250. Okay, that one's done. We'll save it. Now we have to figure out which ones we're going to use on the slider image. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll probably make pretty good slider images. I also have this. That's that whole kitchen. So I'm going to quickly adjust those, and then I'm going to speed out of the video a little bit. So I'm going to adjust those to be 1200 by 800. So I'll do that while you're, then I'll pause it. So let's take a look. So we bring the files in here and load them up through the new media. Come to media and then add new, and we drag and drop all those pictures. Okay, so we've uploaded those pictures. Let's come back over here and we'll hit Page Builder. So we're going to put Add to Gallery. We've uploaded some pictures. Okay, these are all 1280 by 800 just about. There's one of them I saw there. This one kind of ended up being 797. We may have to change that or lose it. But let's add these 5 to our gallery. We update the gallery. And we can change the speed on here and randomize the photos and some other things, but we're going to leave it like it is. Okay, so that's adjusted our slider using all those images. The next thing we're going to do is change these. So I'll click here and we want to replace this. Let's select the file that we made today, which was this one. Just select that photo. We want to keep it here, this 370 by 252, since we know that's what it is. We can also link this image if we want to link it to a page or something like that. So we can say, this isn't really a page, but we can say mydomain.com home search. Okay, we can put something like that there. You can see that that updates the images there. So that's pretty easy to do. And you can just change all these images doing that same thing. So we come back up here. The search bar we're not going to worry too much about because we set Realty Candy, we set that up for you with the IDX. So let's just say we're going to change, while we're here, we're going to change this piece here. Click on the text and you change the heading here. So we're just going to kind of change that. Let's see what this looks like. So I'm actually going to put a space in there. That makes a new line. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. Okay, something like that. So we're pretty much done with that part of the website. The only other thing we need to do now, we want to change this to have our logo. We'll change these menu tools. So what we'll do is we'll use customize. Basically, most everything we do is customize and page builder. So let's take a look here. We'll just change this. We want to change the site title. Okay, we don't want that, so we'll put any towns, best real estate. Okay, you can change this image that comes up here in the top tab of your pages by changing out this logo we have here. You can see as we change this, it's updating this. You can use the site title as a logo, or we can use an image. So we're actually going to come back here to our media library, and I saw in here earlier, we have a lot of pictures in here. I'll put the word logo in here. Okay, so you can see that's 750 by 135. This is 360 by 65. This is the one we're going to actually use. And you can see here it says the optimal size is 400 by 80. So if you're using a different size, then you switch that out. Okay, we'll save and publish. We can also come in here and change our menus. So this one's the test navigation, it says, is set to main menu. Let's click on it. And we say, okay, we want to remove this. The word that says home, maybe we want to change that as, just to show you what it looks like. I don't think you really want to do that, but we change that to say home page. And we've got contact form and contact info. So how about if we change this one to say about us, contact us, and instead of it saying realtors, let's put the word agents. And of course, you can change where these link to. So if you're using like a different page or something like that here, then you can just switch that out and put whatever you're going to put there. Once we're done, save and publish. We'll close this. And there's our new, you can see the menus updated here. We have these, and it's that easy to start changing your site. So that's CasaBella and how to make changes on CasaBella. If you have a different design, one of the other designs that come with your foundation site, let us know and we'll help you make the changes on that. We'll make a video for you.